Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the BTM channel, and in today's video we are doing my full 2022-2023 Cincinnati Bengals record prediction video. After coming off of that Super Bowl loss, we are out for vengeance and we are going to be trying to hopefully have another good year and make another Super Bowl run. So without further ado, let's get right into the predictions. Alrighty, so week one, we are playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, our rivals, and we are playing them at home at 12 o'clock. Not that the times matter, but sometimes I might mention some of the times of these games, and because it could be a factor. It could be a factor depending on the time of the year, time of the day. But nonetheless, Steelers, at the time I'm filming this, they're actually playing a preseason game today, trying to figure out who their starting quarterback is. They still do not know who it is. A lot of question marks there. The offense, it's still up in the air a little bit. The defense, it's a solid defense. It's not like the best defense in the league, but it's a solid defense. But nonetheless, here I am going to have to take the Bengals going 1-0 to start. In the next game, we play the most annoying fans in the net. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't say they're the most annoying, but they're some of the funniest, I guess you would say. We are playing the Dallas Cowboys, a team that kind of lost some of that offensive spark, I feel like, over the offseason. Lost Amari Cooper, one of their offensive line. They've lost like two offensive linemen. One of them got hurt. One of them got traded away. Lael Collins, he was a Cowboy, so I think he was playing there, so he's gone. The Cowboys, their offense is diminished a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see what the Cowboys offense is looking like. I don't think it'll be an awful offense, but I don't think it's going to be as great as it was. Their defense, kind of an average defense. But you do got some star power on that team. So their defense is probably the best part of their team. Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs. But nonetheless here, I got to take the Cincinnati Bengals winning this game, going 2-0. The next game, we are going to New York, and we will be playing the New York Jets, a team we actually lost to last year. We lost to Mike White, who all of a sudden started playing like an MVP. I don't know how we lost to the Jets last year. I do not see us repeating that failure. I see us taking another win here against the Jets and going 3-0 to start the season. This is probably one of our gotta be a very close game, a very intense game. It is a Thursday night football game where we are unveiling our white helmets, I believe with the white uniform. Oh, we're gonna look so nice. Oh, but we are playing the Miami Dolphins, a team that got Tyreek Hill, got like a bunch of new running backs, got Teron Armstead, I believe. They spent a lot of money this offseason, and they got high expectations, I would say, but they're it's hard to say what they're going to do. We haven't seen them play yet. Again, that's the only bad part about recording this video now. We haven't seen the Dolphins play, but that's why you predict it. You're just taking your best guess. Their defense is pretty good. Defense is pretty solid. Their offense could be very nice this year. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. All depends on kind of how good Tua does, and we'll see about those running backs too. This one's more of a tough one. I'm going to say we squeak out the win here. Thursday night football, again, we're at home. I'm going to say we squeak out the win against the Dolphins and take a W against the Miami Dolphins there. Next game is a Sunday night game. We are in Baltimore playing the Ravens. And the Ravens, you look at the team, offensively, they're a little bit scuffed, I guess you would say. They got Lamar, who's great. They got a good tight end. But the wide receiver core and the running backs got a couple questions. Like, I love Rashad Bateman this year. I think he's got to be great. But then you look at the other two receivers, and it's like, ugh. And plus, Rashad Bateman hasn't proved himself yet, so we still got to see that. J.K. Dobbins is coming back, so he'll be interesting to see how he gets back into the offense. He might not even be back for week one, they said. So I got some question marks about their offense. Their defense has improved a lot over the last, over the offseason. And yeah, this is going to be a tough game. October 9th, Sunday Night Football, playing the Ravens. I'm going to say we take a slip up here and we go 4-1, and we take our first loss on the season to the Baltimore Ravens. Alrighty, then our next game, we get a little bit of a LSU type of reunion type of thing, I guess you would say. A lot of, I believe, the Saints, they got like Jarvis Landry. I feel like there's another LSU player there or something, but we are playing the Saints. And obviously that's where LSU is at, New Orleans. It's got to be kind of a nice reunion for Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, coming back home basically, in a way, of course. But nonetheless, Saints defense is pretty good defense this year. It was good last year, but I think they've just improved since last year. Honestly, I think they just got better. Yeah, I like the Saints defense a lot, but the offense, I got a couple questions. But again, they're a team that I think could be good. You're getting Michael Thomas back. They got a couple okay wide receivers there. Tight end, but obviously Kamara. You got Kamara. But this is a game, I think we can beat out Jameis Winston in that offense. I think although they have a great defense, I think our offense will be able to produce enough to take another W there, and we will go 5-1 on the season. Then the next game, we go back home against the Atlanta Falcons, a team that's figuring out a lot of things defensively, offensively. They got some things to figure out. And here I got to take the Cincinnati Bengals, taking a W here, and that will put us on 6-1 for the season so far. The next game, I believe this is a Monday Night Football game on Halloween, I believe, October 31st. A Halloween game. Gotta be an exciting game. We're playing the Cleveland Browns. We are at the Browns Stadium, but by this point, Deshaun Watson will not be back, and I think we can beat out Brissett. I think we can beat him out, but they do have a good defense. So I'm not gonna say we're gonna blow them out, but I do think they will. I think they'll give us a fight, but I think we can take this one and go 7-1 to start the year. Next week we go right back home and we play the Carolina Panthers. They got Baker now. They got DJ Moore, CMC, if he doesn't get injured in week 3 like he always does. Like, bro's always injured, I swear. But yeah, this one, the Panthers, probably one of the worst teams in the league. We get kind of a softball game here, and I gotta say the Bengals take the dub here and go 8-1 to start the season. Yes, so we get a bye week after the Panthers. I think this is actually a really good time for us to get a bye week. We get a bye week after the Panthers, and then we end up on November 20th playing, I think it's Sunday night. We are playing the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh, and definitely a high pressure game here. You're in Pittsburgh. The fans don't like us there, but this game, we got a bye week. We got time to prepare for the Steelers. I am going to say we take another W against the Steelers. Sweep that series, and we take another win against the Steelers and go 9-1 to start the year. And then we go to our next game. Once again, this is where it gets really difficult. Like, pretty much after a bye week, the schedule gets insanely difficult. We go to Tennessee, and we're playing our divisional matchup, the Tennessee Titans. Couple questions there with the QB position, but overall they are a solid team. I would say that they're a very solid team. Got Malik Willis, Ryan Tannehill. Which one will be starting? I don't know. They got Derrick Henry. The wide receiver core, they got some questions there. But defensively, obviously, they're still very good. This one, I am going to say we slip up this game. We take our second loss on the year to the Tennessee Titans and just kind of take a slip up and end up losing that game. Alrighty, now we get to the December games, and we are playing the Kansas City Chiefs. A game that I personally, I always get to go to like one game a year. Chiefs is a game I really want to go to. Not a fan of the Chiefs, so I would love to see them beat them. Also, obviously, it would be a very good game to go to anyways. Yeah, the Chiefs are going to be nice. The Chiefs are still going to be nice. Although they lost Tyreek Hill, they still are essentially the same team. Defensively, I still think they might struggle a little bit, but they are still a very good team, I got to say. But this game's got to be a tough one. We are at home, though, which is obviously a very good thing for us, I think. This one's tough. I'm gonna say on this one. I'm gonna say on this one we nudge it out, barely beat the Chiefs here. That's also because I might be going to this game, so I kind of have to have high hopes for the Bengals here. So I'm gonna say we take this one and go 10-2 on the season. The next game we are playing oh my gosh. We are playing the Cleveland Browns at home. Whew. Finally, kind of a little more relaxed game, but at this point they will have Deshaun Watson back. And they're going to be obviously wanting to... I believe this is like his second or third game back after Deshaun Watson's coming back. So he's kind of already in his groove by this point in the season. And I am going to say we end up slipping up against the Browns and we lose. And, a game we probably should win. I'm going to say we end up slipping up here and we end up going 10-3 on the season. Our next game, we are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team. We are going to Tampa Bay as well. I do have to mention that. We're going to Tampa Bay as well. This is a tough team, arguably one of the Super Bowl favorites. And yeah, I'm going to say we do end up losing this game. I think Tom Brady's got to just will his team to beat us, and we will lose 2 straight games. And at this point, we are 10-4 on the season. Next game, we go to New England, a team that's got Mac Jones at the helm. This is also a Christmas Eve game. Forgot to mention that. Got Mac Jones. Offense is still scuffed. Defense is good. But yeah, I'm gonna say we pull this one out. I think we can beat the Patriots after losing 2 games. I don't see us staying on that path. I say we get a win here, we beat the Patriots, and we move on to our next game. And at this point, we have 11 wins on the season. Next game, possibly the biggest game of the year for us. A January 2nd game against the Buffalo Bills. Again, the Bills, like I said, they're kind of in the same category as the Buccaneers. Definitely Super Bowl favorites. Definitely Super Bowl favorites right there. But we are at home. This is a tough one. This is a tough decision for me on this one. I am going to say that we end up pulling out the win. Joe Burrow just clutches up and pulls us to victory, and we end up going 12-5. Or 12-4 at this point in the season. And our final game of the year is against the Baltimore Ravens. And at this point, I am going to say we kind of just say, hey, let's sit all the players. Let's just let them, we don't need to risk any injuries, nothing like that. Let's just put the bench players out, and we will take a loss to the Ravens here and finish up 12-5 on the season. Overall, I think we're going to do great this season. And yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, I think we can beat any team in the league easily, but I do know this is the NFL and there are going to be some slip-ups. So, for me, I'm around 11-12 wins for us. I think I have that confidence in my team. I think 11-12 wins is around the mark we're gonna be at. So, hey, let me know what record you guys think the Bengals are gonna get. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.